We will compare some of America's most established ultra-low-cost carriers: Allegiant, Frontier, Spirit, and Sun Country. We will rank the following items: price transparency, pre-flight experience, on-time performance, onboard product, and crew. Each metric will be 5 points, totaling 25 points. Let's see who ranks the best in this fun ultra-low-cost comparison. So Allegiant's not off to the hottest of starts. We're delayed 5 hours, but hopefully make up for it in the air. As for our delay, Allegiant sent us a push notification, yet no explanation was given as to why there was a delay. Allegiant did, however, bring up a snack cart. Booking is accomplished by visiting Allegiant Air's website. The booking process is pretty straightforward. As with many other ultra-low-cost carriers, Allegiant Air charges for bags and seat selection. There are different bundles that can be selected. There's also an option to pay a la carte as well. Allegiant configures their A320s in a 177 all-economy configuration, with 30 inches of seat pitch. In the seatback is a very small tray table. If you have anything larger than a cell phone or a soda can, forget about even attempting to fit it on Allegiant's tray tables. Allegiant is the only airline in this comparison with a mini magazine, showcasing some of their destinations along with the in-flight menu. Snack boxes go from anywhere to $10 to $13. So there's no Wi-Fi or in-seat power on Allegiant aircraft, so it's best to plan accordingly on a longer flight. Next up is Frontier Airlines. We'll be flying on one of their A321s from Orlando to Cincinnati. Frontier isn't the most transparent on fees. When selecting seats, the cost was initially $12. A quick refresh of the page, and the seat cost jumps up to $45 for the same exact seat. Refreshing again and the costs go back down. Strange enough, right? Be careful for some hefty add-on fees. If you need agent assistance at the airport, that'll set you back $40. Things got a little bit hectic at the airport as our departure gate didn't post until boarding time. Frontier configures their A321s with 200 standard seats, with 30 inches of pitch. There are also 30 stretch seats offering more legroom. As with Allegiant, Frontier's tray tables, if you'd even call it that, cannot even accommodate a 13-inch laptop. Frontier's buy on board options come in either bundles or a la carte. Prices range anywhere from $8 to $18. Probably the only free, yep, you heard that right, free item available on Frontier are these cool little trading cards with an animal corresponding to a particular aircraft. Next in our comparison is Spirit Airlines. We'll be flying Spirit's latest economy product from Boston to Charlotte on an A320neo. Spirit configures their A320neos with 174 standard seats, sporting 28 inches of seat pitch. If you fancy more legroom, Spirit offers a big front seat. Spirit has a full menu offering a la carte and bundles for snacks and beverages. Spirit does offer Wi-Fi for purchase, but being a new aircraft, the Wi-Fi wasn't installed yet. Now it's time for some airplane yoga.
I'd love to do some airplane yoga, and I would greatly appreciate it if you followed along with me. So, put your hands all the way up in the air for me. Yeah. Now, take it to your right. Beautiful. Take it to your left. Woohoo! Take it to the middle. Show me those spirit fingers. Perfect. Now take those spirit fingers down to the ground. Touch your toes, and when you touch your toes, pick up that trash you throw. You think I didn't see you throwing that trash out of spite? Yeah. No, I know. It's okay. We all do it sometimes. But please pick it up because I do have a flight attendant coming through the aisle. I'm trying to collect those items.
A newer hybrid ultra-low-cost carrier, Sun Country, will be taking us from Minneapolis to Providence on a Boeing 737-800. Sun Country used to be more of a full-service airline, but transitioned to an ultra-low-cost carrier in 2018. Sun Country operates a single 737-700 and 737-800s configured with 183 seats with 29 inches of seat pitch. Extra legroom seats have 32 to 34 inches of seat pitch, but incur extra costs. Sun Country is the only airline in the comparison offering a complimentary beverages, reclining seats, and a USB charger. Wi-Fi, as well as streaming in-flight entertainment is available, but the system was not working on this flight. Let's see who comes in first place in our ultra-low-cost comparison. First up is Allegiant Air. For price transparency, Allegiant earns a score of 5 out of 5 points. Allegiant was the most transparent in terms of add-on fees, and had the cheapest seat selection fees. Our flight came to $44 a person, which included seat selection. Now, the pre-flight experience is where Allegiant Air missed the mark, earning only 1 out of 5 points. Our delay ended up being over 5 hours with absolutely no communication from the ground staff. No gate agents were present until boarding time to answer any questions about the delay. Now, per Allegiant's own policy and their DOT policy, they were supposed to provide meal vouchers. However, once the gate agents arrived into the gate area, they refused to provide any vouchers. The next day, after numerous frustrated passengers reached out to Allegiant, they did offer a $50 voucher per person for the delay. For on-time performance, Allegiant earns a total of 1 out of 5 points. Allegiant's onboard product earns a total score of 3 out of 5 points. While these are the same seats as Frontier, it feels like there's more padding. Despite the bare-bone appearance, the aircraft was in clean shape. While the aircraft did not have Wi-Fi, the in-flight magazine was a nice touch. The crew earns a total of 2 out of 5 points. The crew performed their essential duties, but did nothing beyond that. And with that, Allegiant earns a total of 12 out of 25 points. Let's see how Frontier Airlines ranked. Frontier Airlines earns a total of 1 out of 5 points for price transparency. There were a lot of surprise fees in the booking process, especially when you refresh the seat selection page and the prices jump up a lot, and then it goes back down if you keep refreshing. The pre-flight experience on Frontier earns a total of 2 out of 5 points. Luckily, we did everything online, but if we didn't, we'd be charged for agent assistance. Our flight wasn't even listed on the departure boards. Now, we don't know if this is an Orlando airport issue or a Frontier Airlines issue. We ended up being delayed due to a late inbound aircraft. The only communication about this, though, came from the flight deck, not from the ground personnel. For on-time performance, Frontier earns a total score of 3 out of 5 points due to our late departure and arrival. The onboard product earns a total of 2 out of 5 points. Overall, the legroom felt tight and the seats were very hard and lacked much padding. For the most part, the snack and beverage options were reasonably priced. The complimentary trading cards were a nice touch to have. The crew earned a total of 4 out of 5 points. The crew was very friendly and seemed happy to be there. They were quickly in the aisles for the buy on board service and were quick to remove the trash. Also, the flight deck provided clear communication about our delayed arrival and updated arrival time into Cincinnati. With that, Frontier Airlines earns a total score of 12 out of 25 points. Now to Spirit Airlines. Spirit Airlines earns a total of 4 out of 5 points for price transparency. Being a part of the Free Spirit Savers Club, the prices were dirt cheap. Spirit was upfront about the add-on fees. In all, the total came to $66 after taxes, fees, and seat selection. For the pre-flight experience, Spirit earns a total of 4 out of 5 points. Once we got to the gate area, we found out that our flight was delayed. However, the ground staff communicated this delay and gave us a new estimated boarding time. Unlike Allegiant, the ground staff were at the gate area able to answer any questions. For on-time performance, Spirit earns a total of 2 out of 5 points. While the delay was due to VIP activity around the airport, this is not directly Spirit's fault, but we did leave 2 hours behind the scheduled departure time. Spirit's onboard product earns a total of 4 out of 5 points. Honestly, Spirit Airlines' latest economy product is not bad by any means. The seats were adequate for the hour-and-a-half flight, but anybody taller than 6 feet may find the seats a bit on the tighter side. That was pretty nice having a full-size tray table, as opposed to the little tables on Allegiant and Frontier. Really, the only downside to the onboard product was not having working Wi-Fi or power outlets. All the crew members were absolutely outstanding. They were all really energetic and happy to be there. They were constantly in the aisle for the buy on board service and were proactive with collecting trash. They even told some jokes, and yes, did the ever so common credit card pitch. Overall, one of the top performing crew in the comparison. With that, Spirit earns a total score of 19 out of 25 points. Last but not least is Sun Country. Sun Country earns 4 out of 5 points for price transparency. There were no surprise fees when booking. However, things got expensive when bags were added, which set us back $45. In total, Sun Country was the most expensive airline in the comparison, coming in at $165. In Minneapolis, Sun Country operates from the less busier Humphrey Terminal. Despite the numerous early morning departures, the bag drop was quick and efficient. When the agents were printing our boarding pass, they asked us if this was our first time flying Sun Country. After we told them it was, they said, "We hope you enjoy the service." For on-time performance, Sun Country earns 5 out of 5 points. Sun Country was the only airline in this comparison that arrived and departed on time. Sun Country's onboard product earns a total of 4 out of 5 points. Sun Country offers 3 cabin products: Best, which has the most legroom, Better, and Standard. The Standard seats had a full-size tray table and came with one complimentary drink. Sun Country does offer streaming in-flight entertainment and Wi-Fi for purchase, but the system was down. Sun Country's crew earns a score of 4 out of 5 points. As with Spirit's crew, Sun Country's crew was professional and proactive. My seatmate was asleep during the beverage service, and the crew told me to ring the call bell if he wakes up and wanted a beverage. This leaves Sun Country with a total score of 22 out of 25 points. And with that, the winner of our 2023 Ultra Low Cost comparison is Sun Country with 22 points. In second place is Spirit Airlines with 19 points. Third place goes to Allegiant with 12 points, tied with Frontier in fourth place with 12 points as well. Let us know your favorite domestic ultra low cost carrier. Until next time, safe travels.